Well, the new Microsoft Multilingual Pages functionality has started rolling out, and you can see it already if you're set up for targeted release. I'm going to show you how it works out of the box, and I'm also going to show you how later on how PointFire Power Translator will integrate with it to give you full end-to-end translation solution. So the first thing is you go to your site settings page and to the language settings, and then you can turn the feature on. I'll turn it on here and add some languages that you want. I will add French and I will add Chinese. Okay, so make sure to save. And then I'm going to go to a page. I'll edit it just so that you know that this is live. So I will edit here, say targeted release. Okay, save the draft, and you'll notice there's a button here called translation. So I click on translation, it brings up a pane which lets you, it doesn't actually translate, it creates a copy of the page in the original language for each language that you choose, and then you can manually translate the content of this page. So I'm going to create it for all the languages, that is to say French and Chinese, and again showing the out-of-the-box feature without PointFire. What you see when you go to view the page is the page is there in the original language in which it was created, and then it is up to you to edit the page, to translate the titles, to translate the contents of all of the web parts and so forth, and then to publish it, and that becomes the translated page that other people view. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is show you what happens when PointFire Power Translator is turned on, and I'll do this off screen. I'll turn on PointFire Translator automation so that this time it notices that there is something to be translated. So when you click on view this time, what you're going to see is the page is already translated. All the text, the content of the web part and so forth is already translated. There's nothing that you have to do except edit it, correct anything that you might want, and then this is a news page. You just post it and you're done. You don't translate. You just check the translation. And if you go to the Chinese version, then what you see is a Chinese page. Okay, so this is the way that it works when automation is on. If I turn off automation, then you can still translate things with PointFire Translator. You just do it manually. So say that I go to the home page and tell it to translate, to create translation for the home page. So what I'm going to do now is it's been created. I'll go to the pages tab so that you can, here it is, the pages tab. So when it creates a page, the SharePoint feature is actually creating it in a directory, in a folder, and it will create a copy of the same one in the folder. So this one hasn't been automatically translated yet. I will go to PointFire Translator. I will tell it to translate it. So that's what it's going to do. So now if I go from here, once it's finished translating, and if I go to the French version of the page, so it's finished translating the web part here, the hero web part. The translation gets done manually. So you can do it automatically, you can do it manually. It works end to end with the new SharePoint multilingual page translation feature. It works with other things as well, but it works particularly with this new SharePoint feature. Thank you very much for seeing this demo.